I stole a loaf of bread, and it cost me 19 years in prison. Every day, I was soaked in water, doing the most exhausting labor. On the day I finally completed my sentence, the warden deliberately made things difficult for me. He assigned me a nearly impossible task. I had to carry a flagpole weighing hundreds of pounds to finish my last day's work. I had no choice but to obey. Using all my strength, I struggled to lift the flagpole. Reluctantly, the warden handed me my release papers. But when I looked at the papers, I noticed a problem. They marked me as a dangerous person. My so-called freedom was just parole from prison. I would have to report to the police station every week. This filled me with rage. I had stolen bread back then to save my starving nephew. For that, I was sentenced to 5 years. But during my imprisonment, this man constantly targeted me, extending my sentence to 19 years. I despised this man deeply. I accepted the release papers. What I didn't know was that the outside world would be even harsher.
Valjean, as a dangerous man, he will be on parole forever.
To survive, I immediately searched for work. But no one wanted to hire a dangerous person just released from prison. Driven by hunger, I tried to find food in a nearby town, only to be heartlessly driven away. Children imitated the adults, throwing stones at me. At night, I took shelter in a stable, but the owner feared I would dirty the place and insisted I leave. In the middle of the night, snow began to fall, cold and starving. I could only sleep on the ground before a tombstone. Just as I dozed off, a priest woke me. He seemed kind. I followed him back to the church. He gave me plenty of food and a warm bed. But after enduring so much suffering, I no longer believed there were good people in this world. I was convinced the priest had ulterior motives. So while he slept, I quietly stole all the valuables from the church. Soon, the police caught me and brought me back. An officer held the stolen items, asking the priest to identify me as the thief. Just when I thought I would return to prison, something unexpected happened. The priest said these were all gifts he had given me. He then picked up an expensive candlestick from the table, adding that I had left in a hurry and forgotten the most valuable item. Helplessly, the police untied me. The priest quietly told me to use these possessions wisely and to live an honest, upright life from then on. His kindness moved me deeply. Over 20 years of injustice and torment had made me lose all hope in the world. Yet, at this moment, the priest rescued my soul from falling further. He taught me the meaning of compassion. I decided to turn my life around. I tore up that release paper, a symbol of my painful past. I started anew with a new identity. 10 years passed in a flash. I had changed completely. Using the wealth the priest had given me, I successfully became a business owner. I gained great respect locally and even planned to run for mayor. But the world's cruelty remained unchanged. The poor still struggled to find enough food and warm clothing. The streets were filled with homeless people. Now, I wanted to use my own strength to save more people. Arriving at my company today, I looked up and saw a familiar face. It was Shaw, the warden who had once mistreated me, but Shaw didn't recognize me at all.